projection screen glowed, white behind me. Just a title slide. 5 names. Nothing else. You absolute moron. Sarah's voice cut through the design studio like a knife. Our entire class turned to watch. You were supposed to finish everything. That was our deal. Her designer heels clicked against the floor as she rushed the podium, frantically scrolling through the presentation file, searching for slides that didn't exist, floor plans that weren't there. Did you want us to fail? Her voice cracked. Those perfectly manicured nails were now white-knuckled against the laptop edge. You told me I wasn't needed, I said quietly. Professor Chun, he sabotaged us. Sarah spun toward our instructor, finger pointed at me like a weapon. He contributed nothing. Absolutely nothing. Professor Chun, 30 years in architecture, gestured for silence. The studio erupted anyway. Whispers, laughter. Someone in the back row pulled out their phone to record Sarah's meltdown. 3 weeks earlier, we'd been assigned the final project. A comprehensive sustainable housing complex. Site analysis. Conceptual designs. Construction details. 20-minute presentation. Worth 40% of our grade. Professor Chun had randomly divided us into groups of 5. Sarah took control within minutes. Architecture program royalty. Developer's daughter. The type who wore Prada to model building sessions. Obviously, I'm presenting because I'm the only articulate one here. She hadn't even looked at me. But you'll do the actual work. Drawings, models, research. Everything. I opened my laptop without arguing. My scholarship depended on my GPA. Wait, we actually have to work. Jake asked confused. Basketball team. Treated architecture school like a networking event. Anyone see my game last weekend? 26 points. You were amazing. Emma purred, moving closer to him. They started flirting, loudly. Every attempt I made to discuss deadlines got drowned out by their laughter. Eventually I stopped trying. The work session at Emma's apartment wasn't a work session. It was a party. Music pounding. Half the architecture department there. Jake's entire basketball team. Someone had hired an actual DJ. Smoke drifting from the balcony. Sarah already drunk, red cup in hand. Found the premium vodka. Emma shrieked. The deadline's Friday. I shouted over the bass. We need to work. Sarah's laugh was cruel. We don't need you, nerd. If you're so desperate, finish it yourself. Now, get out. She pointed to the door like I was staff. I went home, opened our shared project file, deleted everything. Every sketch, every analysis, every calculation. 3 weeks of preliminary work. Gone. Left them with a blank title slide. Thursday morning, Sarah found me in the hallway. Confident smirk plastered across her face. Thanks for finishing the project. Guess you were useful after all. I smiled. Anything for the team. Then I went straight to Professor Chen's office. My hands shook as I showed him my actual work. The complete proposal I developed independently. Detailed plans, energy calculations, material specifications, full construction documentation, everything they'd need. They excluded me entirely, I explained. Professor Chun studied my USB drive. That knowing smile crossed his face. Leave this with me. Which brought us here. Sarah's public collapse. The entire class watching. Professor Chen held us back after everyone left. Sarah tried, blaming me again. He cut her off. You're lucky Alex prepared something. His voice was ice. You have 10 minutes to review his work and present it to me. Privately. To salvage your grades. Their faces went white. 10 minutes to understand a complex architectural proposal. Impossible. Professor Chun let the silence stretch. Then he wrote my grade down where everyone could see it. A solid A. Sarah, Jake, Emma, and David, who'd barely existed all semester, watched him write theirs. F, 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 F. If you enjoyed this story of academic justice, subscribe to the channel for more real classroom drama. And drop a comment below about your worst group project experience. Let's hear those disaster stories.